Alright folks, today we are talking about how you can improve your gimbal shots by adding one simple element. Yes, this will make your footage look epic, so let's take a look at what is done and how you do it. Here we go. So as I said, we are talking about gimbal moves and how to improve your gimbal shots. Yes, the purpose of using a gimbal is to add some kind of movement to your shot or your scene. And just having stabilized footage from a gimbal doesn't make your footage or your video look epic. You need to add something else, and that is foreground. So using a gimbal is just not about stabilizing your footage. It's about using this tool the best way you can. And by going through things or revealing things, pushing back through things, you will add depth and dynamic to your scene. So let me explain how this is done, and let's take a look at some of the footage so you can see what I mean and how you can use it in your videos. The sequence you saw was shot with the Crane 2S and a GH5. But let's take a look at this scene right here where we are going up over the springboard and revealing the pool and the grass that are growing in the pool. So if we didn't have the springboard, it would just be a push-in shot with no dynamic range or no depth in the footage. So by going over the springboard, we are revealing what is in front of us, and the springboard are disappearing under the camera. It looks great when using this effect. Alright, so here in this shot it is the opposite. We are pulling back from the scene, and while we are doing that, the gimbal is extended out in front of me and I'm pulling through this. It's some kind of a machine. So while we're doing this, the scene kind of comes to life with us revealing what is behind the camera. It's a great effect as well, and it looks just great. Alright, I just want to mention something right in the middle here, and that is the Gimbal Academy. It is coming to life and we're launching end of this month. I still have spots available for the early bird price, so if you're interested in learning all aspects of working with gimbals, sign up for the Academy. The link is down in this description. I hope to see you in there. What is waggling here? So in this shot here, you can see we are going through the door and we are stepping into the room or into the swimming pool, which is not a swimming pool anymore, but I use this effect a lot when doing real estate. When I'm going in through doors, entering a room, I want to get the door with me, or the door frame, so it looks like I'm stepping into it, and it also creates this foreground and dynamic into the scene. So this shot here is also interesting because there is not much movement, but if you look closely, the ceiling is kind of disappearing up above us when we are entering the pool, and the ceiling is kind of disappearing, and it adds that foreground that we are looking for. If I had just had the camera a bit further out, we wouldn't be able to see the ceiling disappearing when we were entering this room. Alright, so this move here is also highly useful because it is blocking the scene, and you can use this to transit from one scene to another by moving your gimbal in front of something that is blocking the scene, so you can transit over to the new scene kind of seamless. So as you can see here, the watch is kind of disappearing because I'm moving in behind a pillar and we are going out of the scene. Super useful tool. Alright, let me just play the video again and then try to look for the foreground that I've used in the shots, and then try to go out and make some video yourself and add this element and see if it has improved and what you can do better when you're shooting a video. Alright, this video is a wrap. I hope you got something out of it and it was useful for you. If you got any questions, you can always just drop them down below and I will answer as good as I can. Yes, this place is mad. It's an old military facility. It's abandoned, so yeah. We will go back and do some more videos there, but I just want to show you something when we found the workshop, or where I shot the opening scene. It's pretty scary, but yeah, take a look. So this is the old workshop. What is that? The computer is on. My God. Why is it on? Like all these floppy disks. Look at this big bell, something. I don't know what it is. Why is it on? It's a bit creepy down here, but... Alright, I know there's a lot of you who is waiting for the dual handle grip for the Gimbal S, and as you can see, I got more dual handle grip, so we're also going to do a dual handle grip for the Crane 2S. But I'm still missing that piece right here for this one. I don't know why Amazon is so slow right now, but it is coming. As soon as it comes through the door, the video will be out. So bear with me, it is coming. But in the meanwhile, you can go back and see some of the other Gimbal videos I have. I will link them down here below. Alright, I don't have any more for you. If this is the first time you're here, remember to subscribe if you want to learn more about filmmaking with motion. See you next time. Bye.